Hello there. In this video, we are going to look at all the relevant math behind mortgages. Okay, we're going to first look at how to calculate the monthly mortgage payment, and then we're going to look at the loan amortization table, which gives a snapshot of the evolution of your loan with time. Okay, we're going to start with how to calculate the monthly mortgage payment. For this, we require the duration of our loan, which is the number of years, and the interest rate being charged by the bank, and the total loan being borrowed. Okay, in order to calculate the monthly mortgage payment, the function we are going to use is PMT, which stands for payment. It takes the following arguments: rate as in the interest rate, NPER as in the number of periods, PV stands for present value. In this case, it refers to the total amount being borrowed. The function also takes two optional arguments. FV is future value, and type can be 0 or 1. If type is 0, it refers to the payment being made at the end of each time period, as in the end of each month. In this case, this January 31, February, end of February, March 31, and so on. If type is 1, it refers to the payment being made at the beginning of each time period, okay, the first of each month, January 1st, February 1st, and so on. Okay, Excel also has functions in order to calculate the rate or number of periods or present value or future value when the other arguments are provided, and you can learn more about those all 5 functions in a different video I've made. I'm going to provide the link for that below in the description. You can find that there. But going back to our example, in order to calculate the monthly mortgage payment, the first argument is rate. In this case, it's the 5% annual rate charged by the bank. But given that we are going to be paying our mortgage every month, we are going to take the monthly rate. So we take the annual rate and we divide it by 12. Then the number of time periods is 20 years multiplied by 12 gives us the number of months. PV is the total amount being borrowed today. Okay, we are going to leave the other 2 arguments as blank because they are optional, and type 0 is by default, as in the mortgage payment is going to be made at the end of each month, which is our case. Okay, so it's okay to leave them blank. So the monthly mortgage payment being made is $2,640. So we're going to be making this payment for 20 years every month. So we're going to be making 240 payments. On the right, I've created a template here with the whole 240 months, which we're going to use to understand how our loan progresses with time. Okay, so month 0 refers to right now when the loan is being taken. So the total amount outstanding right now is the whole 400,000. Okay, how much are we paying the bank every month? Which is the $2,640, right? Okay, so that's the payment being made to the bank every month. So this payment actually comprises of 2 parts. One is the interest being paid on the loan outstanding, and the second part is the principal being repaid. How much of this 400,000 is being repaid every month? Okay, how do we calculate the interest? The amount outstanding is 400,000, so I'm going to take that. How much is the interest I'm expected to pay on this 400,000 is the 5%, but on a monthly basis. Okay, so on the first month, I'm expected to pay 1,667 as my interest. How much is the principal being repaid? Let's minus that. Okay, but keep in mind that the actual payment you're making to the bank is $2,640 every month. Okay, so how much is the amount outstanding after the first month? Is the 400,000 minus how much of the principal has been repaid. Okay, I'm going to click and drag the formula for each of those, but before that I'm going to block the cells so they don't change. I'm going to block the interest rate here. Okay, now I think we should be fine. So I'm going to drag this formula all the way to 240 months. Okay, as you can see, as we progress with time, the amount outstanding starts going down every month. Hence, the interest paid also starts going down, but the actual principal being repaid starts going up. If you see at the end of 240 months, very little interest is being paid and a whole lot of the loan is being repaid until we have nothing left to be repaid. Okay, this is a bit of a tedious table, but let's create a chart to understand it better with some visual representation. Okay, so here we go. So basically in this chart I've shown the monthly payment. So that's from time 0 until 240 months. The payment, you see, it stays the same, right? So you're paying $2,640 every month for the entire 20 years. If you look at the orange line, that's the interest being paid, right? So in the first month you pay a lot of interest, but as more and more of the principal is being repaid, you have to pay less and less as interest. And the gray line is the principal being repaid, right? Because most of the $2,640 you pay every month, initially most of it goes to interest payment, right? So less of the principal is being repaid, but with time, as less and less interest is being paid, more and more of the outstanding loan could be repaid until we're able to pay off the entire mortgage. Okay, this concludes our video on mortgages. If you enjoyed this video, check out the video on savings and investments, where we use the power of compounding to understand how your investments grow with time. Cheers.